Yo, what is up, boy gamers out there? The name is Second Heat, and it has been quite a while since I last uploaded. And there's actually a very big and good reason of why I haven't uploaded. And you can probably guess within the title and most likely the thumbnail of why I haven't uploaded in, I believe it's been 2 weeks now. And that's because I had just recently got into a car accident. Actually, the car accident was 2 weeks ago. It was 2 Sundays ago, I believe, and pretty much gonna tell you the whole story of what happened there. So it was very late at night. This was pretty much Valentine's Day, starting Valentine's Day. I'm at work. I worked the morning shift, and after that, I decided to chill out with my friends. For the rest of the day, it was just me and my friends going to be hanging out. We went mini golfing. We went out. We went to like a mall looking area. We had lunch. We pretty much had a pretty fun time all the way till the night, till sometime maybe around 10ish, 11, maybe even later. Went back to my friend's house and we had a bonfire. And when I say friends, I actually do mean plural. It was a group of us. It wasn't just me and some other person. It was actually a group of us. And pretty much we went to one of our friends' house and we had a bonfire. We had s'mores. We had talk by I guess you could call it the bonfire, and it was a very good time. Had a lot of fun. It was quite memorable for me. And now we're going into the hour of 3 in the morning. Yes, 3 in the morning. It is Sunday. We're all getting ready to head out. For me, in my mind, multiple things are going into my head right now. One, I still have yet to contact my mom. My mom is one of those parents who kind of get a little paranoid and get worried when you don't contact them when you're staying out late at night. So I've yet to contact her. Still haven't, even when I'm about to leave. So in my mind, I'm just like, I should probably get home as fast as I can, so I can at least get home, let my mom know like, hey, I'm here. Um, Another thing that was going on into my head was I actually had church that morning because it was Sunday, and I do go to church. So I'm like, crap, I need to go home, get some sleep because I know that once I go to church, I'm going to be tired as hell. Because pretty much when I wake up, it will be around 7ish or so. And again, we are in the hour of three. So 4 hours of sleep, it's kind of hard to stay awake on, at least for me. Then the third thing that was going on in my head, which is the worst thing that was going on in my head, was it's 3 in the morning. No one is out on the road. And because of that, I have a lot more freedom to drive. I have a lot more freedom to exceed, to go past the speed limit. And I was right. The moment we departed, there was literally nobody on the road. I mean, you look out and it's complete emptiness. And keep in mind, I own a sports car. I owned a 2008 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It's still bone stock. It was bone stock, but it's still a sports car nonetheless, so it has some power behind it. I'm in an open area. What the hell do you think I'm gonna do? From my friend's house all the way to home, I am going to speed. That is literally what I did the whole ride there. Now, the scary thing is, as I was speeding, I had passed by multiple cops who had actually pulled over other cars. In fact, within 3 intersections, I had already passed by 4 cop cars that had pulled over other cars on the same street. Now, I was not speeding past by them. I was at least slowing down as I passed by so I didn't attract too much attention. But nonetheless, I saw too much cop attention on this road. Once again, keep in mind, it's complete open area. I'm in a sports car. I'm a young teenager, and I really love cars and I love adrenaline, so I really, really want to take advantage of this and speed. This was a bad decision for me. So what I did was I got off of that street and I took what I call my fast route, which is pretty much a route that I like to take going home that has the least amount of traffic lights. So I don't have to encounter that many red lights or anything. I can just go as fast as I can, and it's not on the main road, so I can pretty much in a way get away with my speed. Again, this is a very bad idea. There's a big lesson behind all this. Now, as I was close to home, I was pretty much speeding down the road, and I have no idea how fast I was going. I must have been going at least at least 80. I'm pretty sure I was going way faster than that. But just so you can have an idea of how fast I was going, keep in mind the speed limit on this road was kind of like 35 because there is a school right by here. So the speed limit is kind of slower. But since it's 3 in the morning and nobody's here, I didn't pay attention to it. So I kept on speeding, going at least 80, most likely higher than that. And pretty much what happened was, as I was passing by an intersection, I completely forgot about this intersection because, unlike all the other intersections, this one has a dip. And for those guys who aren't aware of what that is, it's pretty much a kind of bump area. Cause the reason for this is because the two roads are kind of uneven, so they have this little bump area. Pretty much when you drive over it, it's in a way it's like a tiny little it's like a itty bitty ramp. So you pretty much go on this dip and it evens things out. Once again, I am going 80 plus miles an hour, and I completely forget about this dip because I'm having so much fun speeding. Ladies and gentlemen, do not do this. Do not do this. The moment I hit the dip, my car went airborne. My first initial thought was, holy crap, this is awesome. Because I'm still high on the adrenaline of the speed, and I have never gone airborne. No, it wasn't too high, but you can feel that you were off the ground. You can feel it. But it wasn't too extreme, but you can feel that you were off the ground. And me feeling it, high on adrenaline, I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. This is awesome. I can't believe it. But the moment I hit back on the ground, I lost control of my car. The moment I touched back down, my emotion went from this is amazing to I'm about to die. And when you look at things, I actually should be dead. This is my nearest to death experience, and this is the biggest life lesson I ever gotten. Ladies and gentlemen, I am thankful to God to be alive because from what had happened that day, that night, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be talking on the mic right now. I shouldn't be uploading a video. I should be dead. I should be in either heaven or hell. I shouldn't be alive. But I'm so very thankful to God that He had let me live and with not as bad of an injury as you think I would have gotten from this crash. Now, pretty much when I lost control of my car, I first hit I first hit the mid curb, which is pretty much the curb that divides um both lanes. The Yeah, pretty much both lanes. I hit that curb, still going fast, lost control, and my car had actually ran into a palm tree. Actually, a matter of fact, it ran into three palm trees, but the first palm tree that collided, I knocked out. One of the main reasons why I knocked out is because the side I collided on was my driver's side. I came in contact with the palm tree on my side, and the in that moment I blacked out. I blacked out. It was the scariest thing ever, especially when I came back to consciousness, when I woke back up. I'm still in the car and my car is destroyed. It is completely totaled and I'm still in there. Part of me is freaking out, part of me is trying to calm down. And what I had to do, because it is a hatchback, the back part flew off. So I had enough room to crawl out the back. And the moment I got out, like I knew that my left leg was broken. I had broken my left leg, and actually, as I was escaping, not knowing this through all of the adrenaline of trying to get out, because my car was also on fire. The front of my car, the engine was on fire. And with this totaled car, there was most likely oil leaking. There was most likely gas leaking. So I had a fear of this car exploding on me. That was not going to happen to me. I was definitely not going to die. Well, at least I did not want to die that day. So through all the adrenaline, I got out of the car, but through that, I also sliced my big toe on my left leg. And it didn't come off completely, but I sliced it so badly that it almost got amputated. But luckily, since nerves were still intact, they were able to fix it up enough for me to still have this big toe. This was 2 weeks ago. Now, as of this day, I'm still at home. I'm currently using crutches, currently doing physical therapy, trying to, you know, get the strength back to walk on my own. My left leg is still broken. I've broken the tibia of my left leg. They had to put a rod in it. As far as my big toe, it's luckily healing up pretty well, and every day I'm getting better and better at walking. But the biggest lesson that I took from all this is to watch yourself on the road. And and also in a way to, one, obey the laws of the road. If you see the speed limit, keep that speed limit because it's there for a reason, no matter what time of day. And secondly, try not to have too much fun on the road because having too much fun can cause you to do careless things, and that can result in you risking your life. Because looking at my car, everybody, the cops, the paramedics, the therapists, everybody who's seen the car, those who saw it during the crash, those who see the aftermath pictures, everybody is in disbelief of me still being alive. Even I am still in disbelief of me still being alive. And I'm even in more disbelief that I only just broke a leg through that. You're gonna see some pictures of this car. And like looking at it, like when I first looked at it, it brought me to tears. It brought me to tears that I was reckless and that I that day could have lost my life. And not just that, but thinking about how that could have affected everybody else that I knew, everybody I was close to, my friends, my families, everybody. Like thinking about that made me appreciate my life a lot more. And I'm thankful to God that He let me live another day, that He let me escape through that. So that's my reason for my absence of YouTube. Now, luckily, I'm still able to do the things I still can with YouTube. I can still play video games. I can, as you can tell, still upload videos, and I plan to do that soon. It won't happen as frequently, but I plan to get back into the habit of uploading again. But I just decided to give myself some time to heal up before I made this video. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for still being here, and I hope to see you guys soon. Till next time, this has been your boy Tekken Heat, and I'm out. Peace.